No, because Silvera is usually good to go, right, for an interesting chat. Um, so
I,
which you still can't swallow? Is that what it is, or you're not able to enunciate or vocalize anything? Just talking out. Oof, oof, ouch. Is it strep throat? Have you ascertained that that might be the cause of your condition? Perhaps that might be it. What do you think? Did you go to the doctor and check it out? How do you injure your throat though? I know it could be a dangerous question, but based on what I know about you, it's not what I would really think. Maybe. Perhaps strain your vocal cords, or do you talk too much in general? Just joking. Do you? Okay, that could be it. You're not like Monsieur Deathcock. He's a very reserved individual. I think that's your
what?
personality. I think so. He seems a little bit reserved.
なるほど。
What do you think, Deathcock? If you were to give a personal, evaluation of your own self, your own, like, for me, I'm an extrovert. I talk way too much, but I'm pretty friendly and I like to meet new people, that kind of thing. How about you? Yeah, he is the death cock. You better watch out. Keep them legs closed. Just Jesus. That's yabai desu ne, kimoi. Hai, dai kimoi. So yeah, would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? Do you like meeting with people? Are you very comfortable in your own skin where you're just fine to be by yourself for an extended period of time?
Depends. It depends, I
What do you
think.
mean?
Sometimes. I can be both. I mean,
For sure. This is for sure, my friend. But what do you find for yourself? Are you like, for me, I live by myself. Maybe I shouldn't tell people that now that I'm recording. They'll come and attack me. But I'm wondering for you, are you like me? Like, I spend an extended period of time by myself. I work from home, so I don't have that kind of social interaction that you normally would get from work. So this is my interaction socially. This and le supermarché. Like, if I go to the store and buy a couple products, and I'll chat with
ah,
the lady at the cash or whatever. But for you, do you spend a lot of time with people
pretty
through
much the
the day?
same. Not these days.
Not these days. You've decided to hide in the cave, have you? Hey there. Do you work in public though? Like, do you need to go outside?
No, I'm studying right now.
Oh, really? So you need to go out to get, the food and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
すごい。
Or do you just use the delivery service? Like, I know a lot of young people, they're very partial to Uber Eats and they just have everything brought to them.
No, not that much.
Vous êtes pas si paresseux, huh? You like to go outside a little bit? Faire
Non,
des
je suis
courses.
paresseux, mais
Yeah.
ouais, ça dépend.
Okay. How about you, Ghost? Do you like to get out and around? Or are you pretty comfortable in your own little spot there? You don't really interact too much with folks on the outside? I'm curious just to see what other people's daily life might be like.
I stay indoors, watch anime all day, sugoi. I'm trying to learn my best of Nihongo. But, it's been difficult.
Yeah, I bet. Maybe we should try to do more Japanese. 日本語の方できますよ。じゃあ、そうしましょう。すみません。あなたの国籍は、私はちょっと忘れちゃった。あなたは、どこの方ですか？
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Oh, America, obviously. Cheeseburgers.
Not obviously. You can never tell sometimes. Like, hello, my name is Ditkak. I like the ladies. Like, sometimes you have no idea, right? Wagwan right, go see. when you come down here, America, me go and have a good time, kick back and relax. Cause you don't know, say America, right? People can put on voices.
Accent.
Hi.
Yeah.
Like really though, like people can completely surprise you. For example, this is a terrible example, but I was in Meta about no, I'm sorry, about 20, 30, 40 minutes ago probably. And there was a gentleman and he was making very unusual just sounds and he was speaking with a severe impediment. And and his head was kind of cocked to the one side. So I didn't know if he was actually really challenged, like mentally challenged, or had maybe cerebral palsy or something like that, or if he was just putting it on for a show. And it was terrible because we really didn't
Huh?
know what to do. He's like, "Hey, hey," and we were like, like, is that legit?
I was AFK. What's happening?
Oh no, 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 no.
Sorry.
So I was just saying that like I was doing a couple different accents because you'd never know truly. Like you could totally be a British guy, but you know when you speak the English, maybe you put on this accent. I'm not sure. Really, how can anyone really know the person behind the mask? You know, it's difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
So you know, people can put on
Sorry
accents.
for
So
my French accent.
no, 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 no. It's totally fine because you know when you speak English, you make the French aspiration. So this is okay because you know if you come to Canada, we're gonna show you exactly how to use proper pronunciation, and you know it's okay. You come and visit Big Daddy. He will take good care of you, my little friend. No problème. Non, je vous invite ici si vous avez du temps. Je pense que ça serait génial. What do you think, Ghosts? We could have a party at Big Daddy's. I got a swimming pool, a heated swimming pool in the apartment, so we could all go for a swim and eat some pizza. And maybe un couple de gouttes spéciales, les gouttes magiques, huh? We could try. What do you think, Ghosty? Are you too young for THC? Is that's probably not in your wheelhouse right now? Is that kind of stuff? I would assume not, but I could be completely wrong. THC is the main component, main chemical in marijuana, right?
Oh, I don't really smoke because number one, ever since they got their hands on it, it's been genetically, a little modified, and that's not
Could
good.
be.
Not good. At
So
all.
if you smoke some weed, you might grow a third eyeball. That could happen.
No, it's genetically modified.
What do you mean
it was
by that,
illegal
though?
for all of that.
I don't even understand what
It's
that
been
means. So, like, what? It would be
it's
more
been
dangerous because it's modified?
compounds have been more changed, like modified to be more addictive.
Really?
So they get to get you to buy more of it.
Mm. But you know,
The
weed
Indian
itself.
tribes, they used to smoke it a lot.
I never knew. Well, I knew the Indians passed the peace pipe for hundreds and thousands of years. Like they pass it and they put they smoke sweet grass in Nova Scotia where I'm at, and it's a tradition, and it's they use I don't want to speak incorrectly, but I believe they use it to smoke for leisure or for pleasure, and then also they use it for sacred like ceremonial. Um, but anyway, I don't know if they actually put weed in it, and I don't want to say that if it's not true. But I'm sure if they
Yeah,
found it, they probably smoked that along with the tobacco. It wouldn't surprise me in the least. Why not, right? But I don't smoke weed anymore, but I've been taking marijuana for probably about 30 years, from age 20 to age 49, and I've found only positive benefits personally. It does have an effect on your short-term memory. This is for sure. Like sometimes you're in midstream speaking wise, and then all of a sudden you forget the thing that you're going to say next, and it happens more often. Not more often than not, but it can happen. And that's a problem for sure. But for me, I just
yeah.
find that it brings out a little bit more. I don't know. I just feel a little bit more comfortable. I can feel more relaxed and at ease to have fun in this kind of environment. To be silly. Like I don't care as much in a good way. I don't really. I'm not really bothered so much, when I have
Hmm.
that.
Have you tried it?
What's that?
In America, maybe it might be different.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not
like
the same as it used to be
I was
anymore.
saying to Death, like I don't smoke it, but we have like under the tongue spray that you can use sometimes, and that's quite effective. And it's what I like about it is it's discreet. There's no smell, and I mean, there's no taste relatively, but you can do it, and nobody's the wiser. Like you just take the little top off. It's just a gray little canister, and you pop the top off, do one or two sprays. Nobody smells it. Nobody knows the difference. They think it might be breath spray, and then you're good to go. Like you don't draw attention to yourself, unwanted attention,
Hmm.
which is, if you're
Amer-
outside or you're smoking it, you always reek like in Christ de Moufette, huh? You smell like a skunk, like when you smoke that. It's
Hmm.
really strong smell. I remember when I was younger, I used to smoke a joint and then get on the bus. And all the old ladies would be there shaking their head. I'd have to look down because I was ashamed. It wasn't a good experience for me
Yeah.
because I really felt like I stood out. But I didn't want to stand out. I wanted just to enjoy the experience and the feeling of it. But I didn't want to, attract any unnecessary attention. Because you do get a little bit paranoid too sometimes when you have the THC. It's a natural side of it. But for me, I find it helps me to unwind and relax a little bit, and it takes, I find personally I'm very regimented, and I'm a jokey kind of person, but for me, I take work very seriously, and I don't. I know it might sound weird, but I'm kind of serious in every day, like my approach to work and approach. I have this kind of attitude with my students. I'm a little bit more amusing and engaging, just because that's how I learned how to teach, like to draw people in and make them interested in listening to you, so they'll find your class
Mhm.
interesting and want to learn. That's kind of the motivation behind it. Like everyone knows the boring teacher. Okay, you deathcock.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah,
please listen and repeat, okay? I like dogs or something like that. And okay, everyone, like if you don't have any kind of, you know, I know that's almost it's a given anyway, but there's some teachers that their education is immaculate. They've got PhD, right? Doctorates in their
yeah.
field, but yet they can't teach at all. Like they might be very, very educated, but if you're not kind of stimulating the learner to be engaged in your lesson, then you're missing
Yeah,
the
that's
boat.
true.
Yeah, I think so anyway. But
And America isn't doing a good job at it, from experience,
what do,
firsthand.
what is it? Sorry, I didn't follow. America's doing a good job?
They're not doing a good
Oh,
job.
they're not?
Education system
What
is
do you mean
horrible.
by that? Why do you think that is?
Because I'm from America. I graduated barely, it was
But
difficult.
but what do you mean what was difficult? Like was this the material that you were learning difficult? Was the environment at school difficult? Did you get bullied? I know I don't want to bring up any bad karma or any bad negative vibes. But even recently, actually, I'm sorry, that was in Sweden. There was a shooting at the school, 10 people died. But that's not an uncommon thing, unfortunately, in the United States. You hear from not even from time to time. It's a little bit more often than from time to time. School shooting, somebody going into a school and the school locked down, and one or two or more kids dying. Did you have to deal with that in your state at all, or where? I forget. Did you tell me before what state you're in?
I don't think I did.
You don't have to. Or do you share that, or you don't share? I don't know if it matters,
I
really.
share it and I don't sometimes.
What's that?
I share it and sometimes I don't. No.
Well, what is it? Let Big Daddy in on it. New York, Pennsylvania. Like it, I don't think it'll matter at the end of the day, unless you give me
I'll give you a hint. It's in the middle of America.
Ohio, Idaho, Indiana. Am I close? Nebraska. I don't know the middle of America that well, to be honest. And don't ask Death. He don't even know where Nova Scotia is. Bon Dieu. Est-ce que vous connaissez les États-Unis? At all? Do you know the states?
Ouais, ouais, quand même, mais pour localiser. Voilà quoi.
Do you know where Florida is? Où se trouve la Floride? Where would that be? Northeast?
C'est la côte ouest, je crois.
No,
No?
dude. No, man, that's the
Sérieux?
opposite. California is the west coast. Florida's the east coast. Oh, bon Dieu. That's okay. When you
Ouais.
come and visit me in Canada, we'll hook you up with all that knowledge for sure. So where is it? I didn't guess, did I?
Oh, he got it all wrong.
What?
He got it all wrong, though. You did a good try. Come back there.
No, honestly, I don't. It doesn't matter that much. Like, I'm not going to spend a lot of energy doing it. Missouri. You're from there. St. Louis. Cardinals.
Nope.
Pow. What's going on in Lyon? Anything special now?
Hein?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe chez
Non,
vous?
rien de spé.
Il y a absolument rien. Est-ce que tu as entendu les
Je sais
nouvelles
pas, je sors pas.
de la Suède? No, I know, you said that already.
Non, je regarde pas les infos. Je regarde pas les infos.
Mais il y avait 10 meurtres en Suède. Le centre de la Suède. Ce soir, cet après-midi.
Ouais.
Dans une école
Bah,
technique.
tu vois, c'est pour ça que je regarde pas les infos.
C'est
en
ça
fait.
justement. It is a little bit sad when you
J'en ai
watch.
marre d'entendre.
I'm just telling them about this shooting, the school shooting in Sweden. 10 people dead, more they think. Ça va être un peu plus le taux de mortalité or whatever. Not le taux, le nombre des individus qui ont été tués. Yeah. That's it.
It's a
Oh
little
my-
bit depressing sometimes.
Did I
so,
put- I'm just wondering if I put the timer on the stove. So remember what I was saying about the old THC and forgetting? Yes. Now I don't know if I put the timer on. The food's been in the oven for a little while. J'ai pas déjà entendu la sonnerie là. The do, whatever. Fuck. Maybe.
Yeah, go check it.
I'm gonna go check. All right. Check it.